sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
What is up, everyone? How are you guys doing on this awesome Monday? Let's see who is in the house so far. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Luna, how are you? It's been a while. This is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us here on Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore. Stephanie, how are you? How's it going? How has everyone been? I know it's been 2 weeks since we hung out. So, yeah, just trying to see how this works out. I think it's going to work out really good. Mr. Goodhair himself, Mark McCullough, is in the house. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is going to be an interesting Monday Madness. I'm going to say that, but also just know we're only going from 7:30 to 8:30. Nancy, I'm taking your advice on this, and I'm going to lay some things out differently. Some of that you're going to start seeing some different layouts and everything. I'm testing a few things right now, so we'll see what happens. Russ, my brother, how's it going? Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Brett Hunt, how are you, sir? Well, that's good. Hey, look, guys, I just want to kind of start off with a new schedule for Monday Madness. I'm only going to be doing this now every other Monday. And the reason being is because there's so much going on right now behind the scenes that I know you guys may not know about. Some of you guys may know about. I'm not sure. But either way, things are nuts right now. So I'm just trying to collectively grab everything and take control of as much as I can. So with that being said, what we're going to start doing now is we're going to do Monday Madness every other Monday from 7:30 to 8:30 only. Once 8:30 is here, I'm going to let you guys go to bed. I have a tendency of keeping you guys on here way too long. So I don't want to keep doing that. So, but So since I haven't seen you guys in a couple of weeks, how has everyone been? This feels a little fresher, feels a little better, if you know what I mean. I feel like I have a lot more to say now instead of every Monday. Not that I don't enjoy hanging out with you guys, because I do, but I want it to be the best for you guys. And I think that if I do this every other Monday, 7:30 to 8:30 only, and then I will I'm gonna bail out. Hey John, how's it going, man? Welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore in 2024. Been good, can't wait for this weekend. Hey Shelly, thank you. I like this hat. Compliments of some really good friends of mine. Jess, I know you're hanging out there looking. Or maybe Heidi's out there looking in. But yeah, hey, look, you guys. Yeah, Nance, I can't wait for this Friday. This Friday is going to be awesome. In case you guys don't know, we are going to be at Gettysburg Bike Week this Friday. We will be putting out the tentative schedule as it is, and we are going to see everybody there for a really good fucking time. And I tell you, I need this good time. So with that being said, you guys, Jennifer says my birthday is tomorrow and I'm going to see Lines of Loyalty. Nice. Friday, Nashville. Okay, awesome. Jennifer, I don't know if you've seen them yet or not. I have not seen them live, but I know a lot of the good buzz about those guys. Everything that I've heard come out of them has been extremely talented. So definitely an awesome band to check out. But we're going to be at Gettysburg Bike Week this Friday. I can't wait because we're going to get a chance to see our old tour mates. Hopefully, again, tour mates. The Almas. And then we're also going to get a chance to see our brothers that we have not seen in about 5 years. It's been about 5 years since I've seen my boys from Pop Evil. So totally looking forward to that. But yeah, you guys, I've been doing some R&R out in California. Russ, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I need to message you to remind you of requests I had for Friday. Okay, Nance. Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, if you guys have not purchased your tickets yet for Gettysburg, please do so, because I'm hearing tickets are getting low. If you know what I mean. So I think everybody just was kind of waiting to see what the weather's going to be like, and it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. So hey. But it is Maryland, Pennsylvania, so you never know. Who knows? Either way, we're gonna have a good time. I don't care. I don't care if it's raining or not. I don't care. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have an extremely good time. So I want to go back to Brett. I know, Brett, you just said, what's going on in Cali? Well, I was out there and was doing a little bit of R&R, also visiting my daughter, and that was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking awesome, actually. But I was doing some R&R for my mental state. And soon, in a couple of months, you guys will understand what I'm saying here. But it's been a little crazy, and while we were out, first let me say this: California is it's beautiful for the first 3 days, unless you just like go to a resort and you hang out. Because there are a ton of resorts there that have just beautiful landscape, and the weather is not like I was in Palm Springs and 49 Palms, so it's like extremely freaking hot. Like you guys were dealing with 80-degree weather. I was dealing with 112, 115, 116. One day it got close to 120. So yeah, I appreciated the weather back here. So hey, Stephen Junkins, how are you, sir? Good evening, man. Welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore in 2024. So yeah, so being in California, we also took a ride, 3-hour drive over to Las Vegas. It's my second time being there. Hey, Joy, how are you? I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Welcome to Monday Madness. We took a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive to Las Vegas and hung out there for 2 days. It's my second time to Las Vegas. First time I went to Vegas, I didn't really care for the glitzy side of Las Vegas. And this time, I thought, well, you know what? Maybe it'll feel different. Well, it didn't. It's awesome though. I'm not trying to down Cali or Vegas. I think Vegas is just not, the glitzy side of it is just not for me. But I'll be honest with you. We went to Old Vegas and I like Old Vegas better. It's a little bit more my style. You know, I'm not glitz and glam and all that stuff. But when I was in Cali, I've realized it took me 2 days to let it sink in, but I realized a whole lot of things. And I spoke a little bit about it yesterday on a interview with Will. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that, but if you didn't, please check it out. Will and I talked about a lot of things, not just music. Most of it was music, but not just music. So we, while I was out there, I was kind of like set back. Have you ever taken the time to like set back and like shut the fuck up and just watch what's going on? Try it. It's eye-opening. It's pretty amazing. We have so much power. I'm super glad I'm living now instead of like before, or maybe 10 years from now, because it's probably going to be a lot different. But we have so much power sitting right in our hands. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, the power that this thing is some people's world. And I had the chance to turn mine off. I didn't have a choice because I had no signal. Nan said when we went to Vegas, we stayed downtown. Yep. There were festivals across. Yeah. Hey, Justin, how's it going, man? How's it going? Yeah. We actually stayed at the Hard Rock Casino, which is really cool. I was hoping to catch Criss Angel, because I haven't seen him live and I want to see him live. But tickets were way too expensive. I mean, I know $70 doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it's a whole lot to me once you've already spent as much money as you had. Whereas I have. Hey, Portia, how are you? Welcome to Monday Madness. PJ, how's it going, man? Happy Monday, sir. Portia's good to see you. I mean, you miss Cali, so you miss Cali. Yeah, I mean, I think Cali's awesome. To visit. I don't think I'd want to live out there. And just that we stayed at the Golden Nugget. Nice. Is it the old Golden Nugget down in Fairmont? Because that's really cool. The area in Fairmont's really cool. But back to what I was saying, I wanted to go see Criss Angel because I've never seen him live. So after seeing the price, I was like, no, this whole trip is already costing too much. So it gave me a chance to like just kind of set back, and I wasn't on my phone constantly, and I know I had emails coming in, and I know I had messages coming in, but I couldn't get to them until we got back to the hotel where I actually had a little bit of signal. Grew up in Corona, California. We're moving. Oh, nice. Nice there, G-Mom. That is awesome. Cali is very expensive. Well, thank you, PJ. I kind of like this hat myself. I don't know if you could see it all, but you know. Anyway. Oh, hey Heather, how's it going? So you have seen Chris Angel. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm jealous because I still have not seen Chris Angel live. But I want to see it. I want to see the performance live. But I did not get a chance to. And so what was really, really cool was I kind of disconnected from the world. And it was refreshing. It was scary as fuck. And part of me was like, my anxiety level was like out the fucking roof. And there was another part of me that was just kind of like, man, you get to take everything in. Like, I wasn't looking at my phone 20 times because I'm always getting messages, or I got to think about what to post, or, hey, I'm in Cali, man. Hey, you know, selfies every 10 seconds. But I didn't have a chance to do any of that, which was good. One, I got to enjoy my family. Two, I got to enjoy disconnecting from what I now see as the Matrix. Love the movie. Love the movie. Oh, that's awesome, Heather. Shit. Well, you got one up on me because I'd love to meet him. Big fan. I've been a fan since I was a kid. But so it gave me some time to reflect. And I opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I was watching other people, you know, everybody's taking selfies. And it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downing the fact that people live on their fucking phones. I'm not. I'm really, really not. I'm not downing it at all. But while you're doing this, you know, you're missing what's going on around you. And I realized that. Hey, Barry, how's it going, man? That is awesome. Cannot wait to see you at Gettysburg this Friday, babe. It's getting close, man. It's getting close. So while I was disconnected from the world is what it feels like, because you feel like your world is here. And to my surprise, my world wasn't there. My world was going on around me. So instead of selfies and taking pictures of all these cool lights and these AI videos that are happening all over the place, I got to take in people, actual human fucking beings. You know, I talked to strangers. They had no clue of Silver Tongue, so there was no other connection to it. It was just sat down to eat and had a conversation with bartenders. Now, of course, Silver Tongue eventually came up because that's just me. It's instilled in me. I'm not changing that. So anyway, I had a eye-opening experience to this, because what I realized, and I see this a lot at shows, people are doing this the entire time the show is running, you know, and it's like they're like moving their phones around. And I'm not downing this. Again, I'm not downing this. I'm not downing this, because I like the fact that I can get these from you guys, the videos from you guys after the show. So I'm not doubting this. This is just me. And I've realized while you're doing this, and you're trying to get your favorite moment of the shows or whatever, what you're doing is you're missing what's going on over here. You're missing what's going on over here. I was watching someone and they were taking videos of all this stuff, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong on this. Everybody use their phone in their own way. I'm just giving you my experience. So what I taught myself was there's more going on around you than what's going on your phone at that moment. Now, get your selfies, do your thing, do whatever. I took some photos, when I had signal. I shared a photo or two online. Okay, to your point, Nance, if you're in landscape, what's going on behind you? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? What's going on up there? I've realized that I was missing certain things. And I was like, shit. So what my eye-opening point to this is, if you get a chance to just disconnect for an hour or two, just disconnect, see what's going on around you, especially at live shows. And I'm going to get deeper into this because I know how hard we work to bring you a live show, to bring you a, moment to moment, second to second, how the show moves and how you like it, or how we hope you like it. So your camera's saying to use 360 degree camera. Sure. So while you're watching, something might happen here, over here. You didn't catch it. But you also didn't catch it. Like, I know how I would have been when I was watching something happening up top of one of the buildings. And I so bad just wanted to get my phone out and go, holy shit, this is amazing. Look at this fucking AI thing. Fortunately, I couldn't catch it. But the thing that I missed was the car of my dream drove by. And I didn't see it until it was way past me. And I was like, fuck, God damn it. I've always wanted a souped up 1969 Camaro. Flat black with glossy black stripe up the center. Exact car sitting right beside me because I was too busy trying to get my phone to work and go up here. And luckily I heard it. I was like, wait a second, what was that? And as I'm turning to look, it's driving away, and I'm like, oh my God, I just missed my dream car. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, well, what's the big deal? You can go see those anytime. But it was right there. I was distracted by this AI stuff that repeats itself probably 1,000 times a day, worried about getting this perfect shot so that I could share it on the internet. Eye opener. Which is the same thing that goes for live shows. Anything could happen, and I said this on Will's show yesterday. Anything could happen. You're trying to get the singer, you're trying to get your perfect shot, your perfect moment, and the guitar player falls, does a backflip, stands up, spins around, and didn't miss a note. But you know who didn't see it? You. take the time to like just put it down for a sec and just enjoy the moment. Enjoy what's going on, not what you're trying to catch. And I know a lot of us, including myself, I'm trying to find that hot shot so I can go, boom, no one's ever seen this. Bullshit. And you throw it out on the internet. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, eye opener. So next time you guys are at a show, instead of trying to record everything, take in the moment to enjoy the atmosphere. Take in the moment to enjoy the people right beside you that now you have something in common with, because you guys are there to see the same band or bands, whatever. Enjoy that, because that's something you won't get back. Whatever you catch on your phone, you have on your phone for however long. Probably forever, right? Interacting with human beings, don't always get that forever. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, holy fuck. So my experience in Cali was cool, but it was an eye opener. And I realized some things. I've taken my eye off the ball to understand some people around me who probably have treated me pretty fucking bad, but I never reacted to it because I never paid attention. I was always worried about more of this and worried about getting it, getting the thing, getting the shot, getting the video. While people around me, some people weren't treating me very well. I never paid attention to it because I didn't pay attention to them. So it was an eye opener. But soon, I can't say yet, but soon my eyes are going to be completely wide open, because I'll see more of how people react and how people speak. So that was my eye-opening experience in Cali. Not what I expected, but that was my eye-opening experience in Cali. All the way on the other side of the United States taught me a lesson. Pay attention to the things that are going on around you. Pay attention to people. Pay attention to what they say. Pay attention to how they're reacting to you. Pay attention to how they treat you. It was the biggest thing that got in my face about it. It's like, wow, I've never really been worried about things. I've always been worried about getting this or getting that and make sure that this looks great. And I do that enough when I write songs. I do that enough when I create videos. I do that enough when I'm doing Monday Madness and trying to make everything perfect for you guys, because I feel bad if I walk away from a Monday Madness show and I'm like, man, there wasn't a lot of people on and no one really seemed to interact. Maybe it's me. And maybe it is still me. Who knows? That's why I'm trying every other Monday now. So with that being said, you guys, that was my experience. I don't know if anybody else has ever thought about those things, but it got pretty fucking deep for me when I was in Cali. I had a lot of time for some recharging, and it's helped a lot. It's made me more excited about new music, more excited about more live shows, about doing more of that. Because any band, eventually at some point in time, probably bands are going to because people are doing this and they're not paying attention to the shows. And you can hear tons of bands complain and bitch about it, right? I'm not going to be that guy that's going to complain and bitch about it. I'm just going to give you the facts. Eventually, not anytime soon, probably 10, 15 years down the road, bands are going to get tired of it. Bands are going to be like, man, why do I bust my ass for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, whatever it takes to come down and build this live show for everyone to enjoy when no one really cares? Everybody's just waiting for that one song that they like anyway. But bands, we spend all this time worrying about, well, we got to be perfect on stage and we got to bring a live show and we got to coordinate this and coordinate that. And you spend days, weeks, months on doing that when people are just doing this and no one really cares. So eventually what I see is going to happen is a lot of bands are just going to go, you know what? We're going to record this live. We're going to record our show live using AI. And then that can go out on tour. We'll sit at home and probably make more money or just as much money sitting at home while this digital thing is touring all around the world. Because why do it if people aren't going to pay attention? If people aren't going to take in the moment, enjoy those moments with the band. Because you never know, something could happen to the band and then you never get to see them again. God forbid. But my point to all of this is eventually things are going to flip. Because I know I talk to a lot of bands and I hear a lot of the huge bands, and I'll say Tool is one of them, who complains about videos, everybody on their phone all the time. I mean, it's cool to do that. Go ahead and do it for however many times you want to, but take in the live show. I know Silvertongue and I know a ton of other bands work really, really hard to bring that to you guys and to make it an exciting experience. But I'm telling you what's going to happen. Bands are going to get tired of doing that. And they're going to be like, you know what? Create this AI thing. Let it tour. It's going to be cheaper. I get to sit at home, make money, don't have to do anything. Instead, what bands are going to do is, and this is just my theory, this is why I got the hat on, it's just my conspiracy, that bands are going to stop touring like that, put out their AI tours, and falling behind that, what they're going to do is they're going to tour, but what it's going to be a VIP tour. You come, you buy the VIP, you shake their hand, take a picture, sign whatever, and boom, your experience is over for 5 times as much as a ticket. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Just saying. But that was my eye-opening experience. But people still pay to be at the venue. Exactly. Well, the bands are going to. Good point there, Jess. But what's going to happen is the bands are going to charge the venue to put on the show, to bring in the equipment, to create the AI show, and then the venue is going to charge fans, and the venue is going to take some of that money and they're going to split it with the artist who is sitting at home watching episodes of, I don't know, whatever, Game of Thrones. Maybe finding more time to write music or something. I don't know. I enjoy, and this is because me, I just enjoy hanging out with people, being around people. Everybody knows that I'm a social butterfly. So maybe that's just my take on the doom and gloom of the future. But it could be a reality. So all I'm really saying is, like, when you guys are at the show, like, take in those moments. Because I mean, what happens if you're recording the guitar player doing a solo and the singer's over here trying to high five somebody and falls off the stage. You just missed that experience. I mean, now hopefully nobody got hurt, but my point is you missed out on something, and hopefully it's never that tragic. But or whatever, you know what I'm saying. You get my point, right? At least I hope you do. Hopefully I didn't just talk in circles and everybody's sitting there going, what the fuck is he trying to say? So I hope I got that out and said it the way I was supposed to say it. I always have a hard time of trying to say things that I want to say. So while I totally ignored all of your comments while I got that spew out of my mouth, let me go back to some of these. Heather says, amen. I'm not sure what part of the amen you were talking about there, Heather, but I'll take it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here we go. Jesse says, mine was a jet black 78 Camaro. I like the 68, 69. I think it's a 69. They had the round blinkers instead of the square ones. And the front end just looked a lot meaner. That's my whole reasoning behind it. Knowing Cali, they probably have easy pass for aircraft. Yeah, it's pretty bad over there. I'll say that. Nice place to visit, though. If you like desert and mountains made of rock, go for it. After 3 days, I was kind of like tired of seeing the same. But we never went up into like LA and San Francisco, and I know it's supposed to be a little bit more touristy, I guess is the right word. So we were kind of like in the heart of like the heat and the desert. You know, I've seen more cactuses in 1 week than I hope I ever see again in my entire life. But it's still great. It was a great experience, and it's beautiful when you walk out your front door and there's huge mountains in front of you. So that was very cool. All of those creepers out there. It's always you. Yes, Heather. Monday Madness now is only going to be every other week. Yes. Every other Monday. Hey, Misty. Cannot wait to see you guys. It's been way too long. I didn't know I missed the last two because I was on vacation. That's awesome. And I did answer Jess where he said, but the people still have to pay for the venue. Yes, they do. It's a business, man. You have to make money somewhere or you got to close the doors, which sadly enough, I'm seeing a lot of venues closing down now. And I'm really upset about that because I know what goes on behind the scenes of some of those venues. And I know how hard some of these venues have to work to keep the doors open. And it's a group effort. It's not just, it's just not just on the venues. It's not just on the bands. It's not just on the fans. It's all of the above. And this is kind of why I guess I'm speaking about all of this because of live shows. And I really, really think that if we don't start respecting and appreciating this instead of using this as a way to connect with life, because it's a false connection, I think you're going to see a lot of venues close down. You're going to see a lot of bands stop touring. And I hope that's not the case. I'm just saying what I'm forecasting, and I hope I am 110% wrong, because that's not what I want to see, because I love touring. I love being out there and seeing people and meeting people, and whether if I've known you before or if this is the first time I've ever met you, I love that human connection. So I do expect, and I don't expect, yep. Cholo, I don't even know if it's going to start with glasses where you have to pay for the glasses. I think it's just going to be an AI show. Now it may end up as like maybe there's certain sound effects and stuff outside of the band playing the music, but you're going to lose that human connection, because once the show's going, they're not going to stop. Like, I'll use Disturbed for example. They're not going to stop in the middle of the show and say, "Hey, watch what the fuck you're doing. Take care of that girl that just, she's getting bumped all around in your fucking mosh pit." You're not going to see any of that. You're not going to get any of that. It's just going to be, the show is going to be the show. Whatever happens in the crowd happens in the crowd. It's going to be a very cold experience in my case, and I don't want to see that happening. But after being in Las Vegas, they don't even have to have performers anymore. They could just run AI and would be cheaper. You would just have to buy the rights off of the person. And I don't even know if you got to do that at this point. I don't know. Hey, Darlene. She says, wow, what did I walk into? Nothing serious, Darlene. It's nothing serious. I took some R&R, and maybe I shouldn't take so much R&R anymore. No, you know what? I'm glad I took the R&R. And I'm glad that I feel the way I do about it, because I feel very, very strongly about it. And I'm concerned for us and you guys, because I don't want us to lose that human connection. And that's pretty much sums it up. I agree. I'll snap a few here and there and jump around. Exactly. But see, that's your experience, and not everyone's experience is going to be the same. So let me say that as well. Some people would rather do all the shots, get all the shots, go home and watch their experience. You're going to go home and watch your experience. Anybody say anything wrong with that? You're not going to experience it. You're going to wait, shoot your videos, and then you're going to go home, and then you're going to experience it while you're sitting by yourself. Just saying. Analyzing your lyrics, videos, and creating Cold Tongue to replace you. Hey, you never know, man. We probably will get replaced at some point. Please don't fall off the stage Friday. You know what, Misty? If I do, it's an experience that you don't always get to see, because I'm not going to fall off the stage every single show. At least I hope not. I may bring back stage diving again when I feel there's enough people in the crowd that can not let me fall. Like I used to stage dive all the time. I kept saying, I'm bringing stage diving back, because people stopped doing it. It was another experience of amping everybody up to come to the center so that I could jump off the stage and land in everybody's arms. And it was experience for me. It was experience for them, or you guys, because I got the chance to do the Superman, and then I landed safely, and I was good to go. I didn't fall out of anybody's hands. Darlene, can I repeat all that? No. Sorry, you will have to go back and watch all of this. But if I pay attention to the guitars, I'm not paying attention to the lead singer falling off the stage anyway. Very true. But I guarantee you, if you weren't looking through your phone to get that shot, you would see it happen out of the peripheral of your eye. Almost, unless the stage is so big, the singer's way over here, and you never catch the guitar player anyway. My point is, you don't want to miss anything that could happen. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Will? How's it going, man? Thank you very much for the interview yesterday. If you guys have not had a chance to see it, please go check out Will's site. Will, if you can leave a link up here in the comments, I will share it so that everyone else can grab it and go check it out. Ted Heil, what's up, my brother? How's it going, man? I missed some of the shows because of the 10-foot person in front of me. Well, think about that. I missed the show because it was a 10-foot person in front of you. That was your experience. Good, bad, or indifferent, it was an experience. Imagine trying to do this while the person's standing there Or you know what? Walk up to him and say, "Hey, man, I'm like shorter than you. Can I stand in front of you? Because like you're gonna see over me anyway." That's something I would do. I would like, bro, come on, man. Look at this. Look at it. You're like way taller than me. Bro, do you think I could like stand in front of you? I'm looking at the new challenger right now. Damn, Jess, you go, man. What's up there, Hollywood? Hollywood, you missed a lot, bro. If you're still on here, you missed a lot. So you'll probably have to go back and watch this. I kind of let loose on a lot of stuff. I usually don't like come on here and talk about this, but hey, you know what? I prefer the old classic muscle car. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I don't consider the new challenger. No, I don't either. I agree. I don't either. I've never owned a Hemi before, but I've driven some Hemis. I've never owned any, but I've driven some Hemis. They're pretty cool. Buy Monday Madness. Come on. Come on. Thank you there, Ted. I appreciate it, man. If there's any musicians on here, I'm sure that you guys are probably agreeing with me. At least I hope you are, because man, the last thing I want to be is replaced by an AI. And I think it's probably, you're going to have to be pretty fucking big, to be replaced. I mean, sure, there's always going to be us little guys hanging out here, and until we become big or whatever, I'm sure there's always going to be us little guys hanging out here, still bringing the live show like a human being. Steph, you do have a life. That's the thing. It's just not the same as everyone else's. And you definitely don't want your life to be this. I mean, yes, live through this, because like I said, this is powerful. This is extremely, extremely powerful. This phone that we all have, phone camera, video camera, it takes better shots than some photographers do. I've seen a lot of really, really good fucking photos taken with phones. And again, I'm not downing technology. I'm just saying respect it and use it, but don't let it be your life. Man, I am so guilty of that. But who knows? I don't agree with moshing anyway. I like moshing. Hey, Amber, how's it going? Cardi B is an AI bot. I'm not kidding. You know what? You know what, Amber? I actually agree with you on that. I think half of them are anymore. Dimash. Once I wore a silver tongue shirt to a tantric show, and Hugo told me he has a golden tongue for me. Then licked my ear. Yeah, see that there you go. If that was an AI, you would have never got that connection. Kevin Reynolds, how's it going, man? Kevin McEmule, how are you? That would take more than AI. That would take a miracle. Yeah, I agree, man. This is why I'm saying it may never be an issue. All I'm saying is I'm just kind of seeing the forecast after being in Los Angeles, where things got a little too much for me. I was like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the sphere that's out there. It's this huge fucking AI dome that's just mind blowing. Connie, I agree with you 100%. I don't want AI shows either. But they may become a thing. Well, Darlene, thank you very much for plugging that. If you do fall off the stage, make sure the lyrics are fitting. I will keep that in mind there, Cholo. Don't come around surfing towards me. I'll let you fall. Duly noted there, Jess. Duly noted. Thank you, Nancy. I thought it was a good interview too. Will and I hit on some things that I don't usually talk about, and then we just started talking about shit. which is kind of, kind of like, if you've been following the band, you kind of pretty much know everything. You know where the name came from. You know what inspires me to write, which is life. Which I'm sure I'll have a bunch of songs coming out now because of my trip to Cali. My phone wouldn't have so many photos of you guys. Yeah, no, just I totally understand it. And that was my point, was take your photos, right? But don't shoot an entire show of a video and photos. Don't go through the entire show. Enjoy some of the show. Musicians work really hard working out our shows to bring you guys. It's entertainment. We work really hard on like going from one song to the next, to the next, to the next. You gotta learn that. You gotta make the show happen. And for bands like us that don't rehearse every week or every once a month, not even that, we have to either get together before the tours happen, like a week of worth of rehearsals, or you grow that thing live. You build your show live. And that's kind of what Silver Tongue has been doing for the last 3 years. We've been building our live show live. We've been making mistakes. We've been going out there and we've been doing whatever we think is cool. And, we take video, but no one's behind the camera. We shoot the show, every single show, whether it's from Andy's side or Jason's side or Mark's side or whoever, and sound guy's side, whatever, so that we can go back and we watch it and we go, hey, look, man, I know you thought that was cool, but bro, don't ever do that shit again because it looked pretty fucking stupid. Shit like that. But I'm just saying for you guys not to get lost in the phone and enjoy the time that you're with the band. At a 68 Chevelle. Ooh, damn. Jared Taylor, how you doing, man? Love you too, bro, man. It is going to be a great weekend coming up, without a doubt. I'm freaking out about the bots. I'm still discuss if I do it Friday. Awesome, Amber. I look forward to that conversation because I've got a lot to say about this stuff after being in Vegas. Yes, Jess, it's a sphere in Vegas. Sad to say, but only intelligent Hugo may have. Thank you, Will. I thought it was a great interview, man. I really did. Yeah, Kev, you and me both, man. You and me both. I'm so excited to get back out there and just fucking let it rip, bro. Just like be out there in the moment that I'm talking about. Brian Miller from Dundalk, how's it going, man? Welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore in 2024. And it kind of brings me back to this, like Monday Madness was started because of the pandemic. I felt like, wow, we're kind of we're stuck. Our 3-month tour got canceled. Everything was canceled out of a few shows that was out in Midwest. Thank God for them. But yeah, it was like, wow. So if we ever go through a pandemic again, which hopefully we never ever do, because anyway, got my own opinions on that. If we ever do, stuff like Monday Madness is going to become imperative. You're going to need it. You're going to want it. You're going to want, that's the only human reaction or connection that you will have at that point. So this is probably why I'm so grateful for Monday Madness still going. I know there's not 150, 200 people hanging out here, and I don't care about that. I'm not doing this for the numbers. I'm doing this for the human interaction because I can't be with you guys every day. or we would never write songs and we would never play shows. but yeah, so that's my take on all this, you guys. And so I'll give it a couple more minutes and see if you guys have anything smart ass to say or whatever. I'll let you guys talk for a little bit now. Now that I've eaten up most of our hour, like 95% of it. Sorry about that, but I wanted to get that off my chest because I thought it was a great experience and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I usually don't come on here and share those kind of experiences with you guys, but I think I should. Just a different perspective, But I don't know. You guys can call me, whatever. You're a fucking idiot. You're a jackass, whatever. I'm good with it. It's just my experience, man. My experience. Yeah, there exactly, Heather. Exactly. Heidi said she wants to see the duck. Well, the duck is with the merch right now, bro. And that's where it's been. The duck and the mushroom. What song do you want to fall off the stage? Done my best because I feel like that's pretty fitting. I've done my best except for this. Okay, now you have me Googling about this AI and came across this, but haven't read. Well, I mean, AI is pretty strong, and AI is a good thing too, darling. Don't get me wrong about AI. AI is a good thing too, because I know it's helping with a lot of video stuff. I haven't dove into it enough yet, but I plan on it. I plan on being able to utilize technology, just not live through it. Keep rocking hats like that. You can Monday Mad Hatter. There you go, Heather. Hey, that's cool. Can't wait for Friday's show. Silver Tongue Virgin. Oh, okay, you guys. So we got a virgin on here of Silver Tongue, Amber. Amber. Well, we look forward to popping your cherry for Silver Tongue. Nice, Nance. Yeah, take a photo. Let me see a photo of that car. Done my best. My favorite song. Oh, thanks, Portia. Thank you. I'm sending you a video on Messenger. Cardi B. Nice. Plato says how I could revitalize live music concert. Yeah, it's going to take out the musician, and musicians. Well, the musician will probably make more money. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nancy, and Amber. You'll get a chance to meet a lot of these guys that are on here right now. So you'll get to meet the Tongue Nation family face to face, which is exactly what my point is and what I'm trying to talk to you guys about. It's not just the fear of AI. I don't fear AI. I'm going to utilize AI to like the nth degree. What I fear is losing the human connection. Yes, darling. Next Friday, Gettysburg Bike Week. Friday after that is going to be Rock the Mountains. All right, you guys. I am going to stick to my word. 8:30 is done. Thank you guys for coming on and hanging out with me and listening to my jibber jabber of my experience. But hopefully you caught something out of that. I hope you did. I know I appreciate you guys. So, you know what I mean? Stay real. But no matter what you do, no matter what you do in life, do you. Do you. Peace out, you guys. I love you. I will see you, most of you, Friday. Gettysburg Bike Week, baby. July 12th. Yes. See you guys.